We've just checked into one of the cheapest suites on a brand new cruise ship, a suite most people don't even know exists, and somehow we managed to snag one for barely more than a standard balcony. Is it a hidden gem or cheap for a reason? In this episode, we're opening the door to what you really get, the exclusive spaces you can access, the perks they don't advertise. Is this the smartest upgrade you can make, or one you should absolutely skip? Let's find out together.
This video is brought to you by Squarespace.
Well, ahoy there, cruisers. Now, we wanted to book the cheapest suite on board this brand new ship, Star Princess by Princess Cruises, because the suite product on their newest type of ships, this ship and the Sun Princess, is completely different to the rest of the fleet. So we were super curious to see what it would be like and compare it to all the other suite products that we've seen on other cruise ships. So the aim of this video is to see if we get good value for money, and like I said, to compare it to all of the other suites. So just for context, a standard balcony cabin on this cruise that we're on now, a 7-night Mediterranean cruise, is about £3,200 or about $4,200 for 2 people combined for that week cruise. Now, for this suite, a mini suite, we paid 4,000 British pounds or about $5,200, so $1,000 more to be upgraded to that suite product, which compared to a lot of other cruise lines is very, very good value. So we're going to be telling you everything that we do on board and letting you know if it's worth the money.
So finding a suite at such a low price can be quite difficult. So when we saw that we could upgrade for just $500 each to a suite category, we grabbed that deal because we wanted to try this product. Now, it's not just a physical cabin that you are getting, it's a whole experience, because suites nowadays on cruises include lots of extras and perks such as lounges, dining rooms, suite only areas, and we're going to cover all that in this video and show you exactly what is included, and we can't wait to try it all. Now, you may think that suites are only for the mega rich, those with deep pockets. The elite class, think Downton Abbey, but the upstairs, not the downstairs. Well, usually that can be true on some cruise lines, but occasionally you do find a great deal.
So how did we score this great price for this suite? Well, like always for us, we book direct with Princess Cruises. Now you can also use a travel agent. There's some benefits with that as well. If you're not comfortable doing it all yourself, you can work with a travel agent who is much more knowledgeable, knows what they're talking about, and sometimes you can get little extra perks like onboard credit and things like that. But basically, we just spent a few weeks scouring the Princess Cruises website, checking in over a few weeks to see what the prices are like, checking several different cruises, and then we found this great price. It really was as simple as that. It's really handy that we're super flexible. The more flexibility you have, the more chance you've got of booking a better deal. Now, if you don't get the cabin you originally wanted, lots of cruise lines like Princess Cruises offer a bid to upgrade program. So it's possible you could be sent an upgrade offer by Princess Cruises, and then you can go on and bid for an upgrade. So that's another way to score a cheaper cabin. So welcome to our cabin. Let's take a look, shall we? Give you a few facts first of all. Our cabin is a Sanctuary Collection mini suite. That's a mouthful. It's located on deck number 11 and it's cabin 11453. Now this cabin is a little bit bigger than a standard balcony cabin. It's a really long, thin oblong. Okay, let's waste no more time. This cabin's really nice. It feels very, very warm and very lovely, and I just can't get over the length of it. Ooh, misses. Anyway, as you come in, you've got the bathroom, and the bathroom really is quite lovely. It's got some marble effect tiles, and on first inspection, it's very bright and very modern, which we really like to see. I do like the addition of the flowers, which is lovely. You've got some premium products in there as well, both hand wash and then in the shower area, which is a big glass shower. It's a huge shower, could easily fit 3 or more people, but it's got some nice products in there as well. Plenty of storage, like I said. The towel test, a bit scabby. Look a bit cheap and a little bit hard. It's almost like a cheese grater, but hey, it'll do. But that's a nice, really nice bathroom. I am very surprised at the size of that as well. You've got coat hooks all around as well, a full length mirror, which is really nice to see. And then here you'll see the controls for the air conditioning. Now this is part of the Medallion system, if you're wondering what this is. The Medallions are our little cruise keys, the sort of cylinder disc type things which count as your room key. and this is the technology where it has all the sensors in there. Anyway, should we have a look in the rest of the room because there's quite a lot to show.
Well, the first thing I have to do is the bed test.
It's the most important part.
That is a soft landing. I feel like I've just been flung out of an aeroplane and landed on that big squishy thing at the bottom. Really comfortable. It's a very soft bed. Princess are known for having very good mattresses, and I can confirm it's a good mattress. I like it.
You jumped out of an aeroplane and landed on what squishy thing? The ground?
The thing I had in my head was, do you know when you like do one of those jump things where you just have a gigantic pillow that you jump onto?
Not from an aeroplane.
You know what I mean, guys. You know exactly what I mean. It's just squishy and comfortable. Bedding, very nice. Slightly crispy, feels quite premium actually. It's got a lovely pattern on it and just very, very comfortable. Now, next to the bed, the all-important sockets. You have lots of outlets. You've got USBs, USB-Cs, and North American outlets on one side, and what's on the other? It's exactly the same. That is really good. Big thumbs up, Princess. We know how annoying it is when you don't have power outlets next to your bed. So it's nice they've got options for you. Lots of lights next to the bed as well, and lots of switches. Now, my only tiny complaint is, please label the switches because it's like switch roulette every time you want to turn a light on. One turns them on, one turns them off, one turns them half on, one does an electric boogaloo. You just too many switches going on. A little label would be super handy. I should have brought my label maker, Ben. I could have labelled them myself.
I think that's a bit too much.
Big ideas deserve a big platform. This video is sponsored by Squarespace, the all-in-one website builder for creators, businesses, and dreamers. If you've ever thought about selling something online, Squarespace makes it incredibly easy. Whether it's physical products, digital downloads, or even a cruise packing checklist, which let's be honest, everyone needs, their online store setup is seamless. The best part? You don't need a background in e-commerce or web design. They handle everything. And if you offer services, Squarespace's scheduling tool is a lifesaver. Whether you're booking consultations, coaching calls, or even shore excursion meetups, it lets people book, pay, and manage appointments all in one place, saving you endless back and forth emails. So, if you're ready to turn your side hustle into something bigger, go to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use our link squarespace.com/Ben and David to get 10% off your first website or domain purchase.
Oh, we also get a fancy Sanctuary Collection tote bag as well, which is very lovely, a freebie, like it. Also a TV in here as well. I'll talk more about the TV system in just a while. But once we come to the mid section of the room, you've got kind of the storage area on one side, loads and loads of storage. You've got a little safe in there. You've got a tissue box that's empty, very strange indeed. Lots of drawers and things in here, which is lovely. And a nice big wardrobe, which we like to see. And it's all lit inside. You like a fancy wardrobe with lighting in there as well. It makes it look very posh, but plenty of space to store all of your things, which is really lovely. On the other side, you've got a nice little desk area. And I have to say, the cabin does feel quite premium. You've got a kind of like a cold worktop, so that's real stone, maybe like marble worktop. A nice big mirror where you can get ready and do your stuff here. Some nice inset lighting as well, which is good to see. More plug sockets. You've got plenty of North American, USB, USB-C, and European. So our top tip, as always, bring plenty of plug adapters so you can utilize all of them. You've also got a little ice bucket on one side, a little document here, a little booklet with the Sanctuary Collection. This is really good because it explains exactly what's included in your cruise, all of the suite benefits, what you get access to. Don't worry, like we said, we're going to talk all about that in this episode. Plenty of storage areas and a little chair which pulls out if you need to do any work or anything. And then you've got one of our favorite things in the entire world, a coffee machine. You've got a Lavazza coffee machine. All of the coffee items and things are all located in the drawer below. You've got some cups and things, extra storage here. Then underneath we have a mini fridge as well, which in this type of cabin, a Sanctuary Collection mini suite, my gosh, that's a mouthful. It comes fully stocked once, which is good, and it includes a few things like water, sodas, and some alcoholic kind of spritzers in there. Anyway, let's go look at the last third of the room, because this room really is split into different sections. It's massive. It really is quite big.
So at the far end of the cabin, you have another little section, and this is sort of the living, sitting space. First things first, you've got a little basket here, so you can play Beauty and the Beast. Bonjour, good day, how is your family? Baguettes, Maurice.
Look there, he goes, isn't he dreamy?
Please tell me to stop, Ben. I need 6 eggs.
Sorry, I was just enjoying it so much.
Little storage basket with your beach towels or your pool towels there. There's a sort of little poof down here as well that you can rest your feet on, or extra storage. A curtain which you can close off for this area. We like these because if I'm up early or Ben's up early and one of us wants to watch TV, you can close this and not disturb the other person, which is rather lovely. And it makes a cozy little living space, and it feels like a proper little living room because you have a nice big sofa as well, which is really lovely, right in front of the TV, which is fabulous. Yes, there is 2 TVs in this cabin. How fancy is that? So there's no arguing. Ben can watch one TV, I can watch the other TV. Perfect. But it's nice that it feels like a proper living area. So if you want to have a little chill out movie afternoon or a movie evening, this is going to be the place to do it.
Yeah, it's really nice to have a little cheeky sitting area. I'm a big fan of that, and that couch is really big, which is fabulous. Our room also comes with a couple of bottles of wine, which I wasn't really expecting. I think it's a bottle of Prosecco and a bottle of Pinot Noir, and a little stool there as well, which is really nice. All of the artwork really contemporary. These cabins feel traditional but feel quite modern at the same time. But what the hell is that, David? It looks like a mugshot. What the heck is that on the TV? Oh my gosh, we need to change our photos. Anyway, talking about the TV systems are amazing. They're an interactive TV system with literally hundreds of on-demand movies, television, live shows, and it's all complimentary, so there is no extra charge. You've already paid for that in your cruise price. So all of the on-demand movies, there's even new ones on there, are all included in the price, which is really fantastic. You can also look at things like menus for the restaurants, ship maps. You can look at where we are in the world as well, which is really nice on a sea day, just to see where you're sailing. Anyway, I really do quite like this cabin. I am very, very impressed. It is a lovely space, but there's more. Let's go take a look outside, shall we, for the last bit?
So, while the cabin is really large, your balcony is pretty much a standard balcony. It's not the biggest, it is quite small, but we like what's out here. The furniture is really nice. It feels quite premium. It has little footstools with them as well, so you can spread out and make it a sort of a little lounge chair, and it has a small table. Now, we like it. What else are you going to be doing on your balcony? It's just a great space to come out and relax and watch the world go past. Right, we're going to send you back or forward in time now to show you the rest of the suite experience.
We were also lucky enough to look inside one of the Sky Suites thanks to our lovely patron Bill. There are only 4 of these types of cabin on board, and these are the largest suites on the ship, and you can really feel that the moment that you step inside. And the central living area feels more like an apartment than a cabin. It's got a large sofa, armchairs, a dining table, and even a proper wet bar with a coffee machine and fridge and loads of drinks included. There's a large TV in there as well. It's a proper space to actually live in, just not sleep. There are 2 separate bedrooms, each with their own doors. The first has a walk-in closet with no windows. There's a vanity area, a TV, plus it's got its own bathroom as well and shower, which is really, really lovely. There's a full dressing room area as well and tons of storage. And the main bedroom is even bigger. It's the master bedroom with a huge bed, and we love the background, so the headboard is really nice and lights up. Again, there's a full dressing area, tons more storage, and a massive ensuite bathroom featuring a double vanity as well as a big tub, a separate shower and toilet. Something you almost never see at sea. Out on the balcony, there's plenty of room. It's quite a large balcony. We would have liked to have saw it a little bit larger or something maybe like a hot tub on there, but it is really, really nice, and it gives you plenty of extra space to enjoy outside, maybe have breakfast, sailaways, or just hide away with a view. Before we head to the private sanctuary spaces, let's clear something up. We're not in a full suite, we actually booked a Sanctuary Collection mini suite, which is exactly the same as a regular mini suite on the ship. Same room, same layout. The difference? It's all about the benefits. On the newer Princess ships, the suite experience has been rebranded as the Sanctuary Collection. And the brilliant thing is, you don't need a giant suite to get the suite perks. You can book a mini suite or even a balcony with Sanctuary benefits and still get access to all of these exclusive areas and perks. Let's start with the heart of it, the Sanctuary Lounge. Spread across decks 15 and 16 at the very back of the ship, it's a lovely space. Inside, it's really nice, bright, airy, and those floor-to-ceiling windows give you panoramic wake views. There's plush seating everywhere, sofas, armchairs, and even a grand piano with live music in the evening. It feels calm, grown up, almost like a private hotel lounge. There's also a bar where you can order anything from cocktails to cappuccinos, plus little snacks laid out to graze on. Trust us, we'll be back here later tonight for a pre-dinner drink. Plus, there's the concierge desk, where they'll take care of everything for you. You never ever need to visit the guest services desk again in the other part of the ship, which is pure bliss, no more waiting around. Upstairs in the lounge is the mezzanine level with even more space to relax. Compared to older Princess Suite lounges, which were often windowless, this feels like a breath of fresh air, literally. Now let's go to another exclusive location. Let's head outside to the Sanctuary Club Sun Deck, located just above. This really is a special area. It's got a large private pool, complete with floating love hearts, because why not? It's just so cute, plus 2 hot tubs and endless places to lounge. It honestly feels like a private resort. There's plush sunbeds, plus some in the water as well, shaded sofas, and if you want something a little bit more exclusive for an extra cost, you can rent out one of the cabanas along the sides. These are really nice spaces with great views off the side of the ship, and they come with lounges, a sofa, and even a TV. There's also a bar out here too with table service and a food menu, so you'll never actually have to leave. We've been to a lot of suite areas, and this is really up there with some of the best. Not because it's flashy, because it's big, it's beautifully designed, really vibrant, and genuinely quite peaceful. Well, I hope you enjoyed our little tour of our cabin there. So, if you're wondering how you get in and out of your cabin, nope, there is no cruise cards on board Princess Cruises. It's the Ocean Medallion, this little medallion thing that I've got on my arm here. It's really cool technology, so there's sensors all over the ship, including our doors. So when you walk by your door automatically unlocks. David, what have you done to our pictures? Why am I wearing an LED mask?
I secretly changed your photo on the app last night, and I was waiting to see how long it would take you to notice.
And you're eating a donut. What the heck? That is so embarrassing. Oh my gosh.
No wonder all the crew keep giving you funny looks.
Oh geez, David. Oh my god, I'm going to change that immediately. I could absolutely kill you. Anyway, there's a little push button on here as well where you can press the privacy please or make up your stateroom as well. But it's just some cool technology. So welcome to the Sanctuary Collection. Now this is the restaurant for suite only guests like us. Now it is a little bit far from our cabin. It's located at the back of the ship on deck number 8. We're on deck 11 in the middle, but let's talk about the actual dining room. It is really nice. Like I said, located at the back of the ship, so you get some great views all the way around. So it's the entire width of the ship, which is really nice. You've got windows on both sides, as well as windows at the back, looking on that back pool area. And it's kind of gold, creams, brown colours, very modern, very cruise ship in 2025. We've noticed a lot of cruise ships are going this way. Quite bland, some little gold touches, but it is very large, and we've never seen it very busy. We've came down for breakfast now, and we've had a look at the menu. Now the menu is a little bit disappointingly small, really. It's kind of an express breakfast because we're in port. You don't see lots of things like avocado and toast, eggs Benedict. Now you can mix and match things, but the breakfast selection as a whole is quite poor. Now, when it comes to the dining menus, they're exactly the same as all of the other main dining rooms on board. So unlike suite restaurants on other ships, the menu isn't different. It's the same menu, just in a different venue. But on an evening, there are a few extra different dishes compared to the main menu, but we're going to be talking about that later on. Anyway, guys, I've got my coffee and I'm super excited. Let's have a little try. Oh, that's absolutely delicious. That's going to keep me going for the rest of the day. Got a breakfast pastry to start off with, so they offered us a selection of pastries, and I got the tiniest little muffin in the world, a tiny little blueberry muffin. Here's my hand for scale, and it was very delicious indeed. But we popped on our orders, and we're going to let you know what the food's like.
Look at the size of these. I've got a gigantic pillow of pancakes for my breakfast. I went for the unhealthy option. We're gonna share, we're gonna do a 50-50 scenario. So I went for the buttermilk pancakes with bananas and blueberries on the side. They are so fluffy and bouncy. They look amazing. They look better than anything I could ever make at home. Just look how the texture inside. I'm going to do a little bit of dippage into my maple syrup. I don't know if that's the way you're supposed to do it, but I'm a dipper, not a pourer. Absolutely wonderful. A fab way to start the day. They're really delicious.
And I am very excited because I went for the English breakfast, and look at that, it is truly English. It even comes with baked beans and some other delicacies, guys. If you don't know, baked beans are a must on a British breakfast. Yes, I know it sounds very weird to the rest of the world, but it's true. We've also got some fried bread on there as well, so some fried toast, which is basically bread that's fried in a pan, which is very strange indeed. We've got eggs and bacon and everything as well, British bacon. First up, I'm going to try this big old sausage banger. Look at the length of this thing. She is crazy. Let's go have a little try, shall we? Well, plonk me on a fry up and call me Brenda the Banger, because that is very good indeed. It's very meaty. It's quite tough actually, but it's a very, very good sausage. I'm going to have to try this French toast for you, and I'm going in manually. I'm going to dip it in the beans for some lovely moisture. Very British, guys. This is like the most British breakfast you can get. Full of oil, very naughty. Reminds me of childhood. That's actually very good. A banging breakfast with a lovely banger.
I'm sorry, I have to contest you on this one, Ben. That is not a truly British breakfast. There's one thing that's missing.
We don't do black pudding.
So after breakfast, we're still feeling a little bit peckish, so we've ordered a ton more food. Just kidding, it's a different day because we wanted to show you the ultimate balcony breakfast. Now this is very unique to Princess Cruises, and it's included when you book one of the Sanctuary suites, which is a nice little bonus because you do usually have to pay extra for this. Basically, it's like a ridiculous amount of food, an ultimate breakfast, and you can enjoy it on your balcony. I mean, that is literally the name, isn't it? The ultimate balcony breakfast. Ben, this time you do the coffee because it was a disaster when I did it last time. How do you do it?
This is absolutely ridiculous, guys. It's completely bonkers. There is so much food. It is like a 3-course breakfast meal, and it is gorgeous. The view outside is lovely this morning. It's a lovely 23 degrees Celsius. So what's that? It's probably about 72, 73 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's very, very lovely indeed. And we've got lots. First up though, we've got some coffee, which is very much needed because I literally got woke up because we ordered this a lot earlier than I remember. So you just basically tell them what time you want it and what day you want it on. We've chosen a C day today, and we got it a little bit too early. I was still in bed when the guy came and fixed it all up for us. But this is cool. You even get a tablecloth, which is fabulous. It's very posh, very private. Let's try the coffee. Wow. Lovely and strong, but where do I start? First up, we've got juice. Let's have a little try that. It's not the posh stuff. It's not the freshly squeezed stuff. It's the concentrate, but that's fine. But my gosh, this is crazy. We've got a gorgeous little fruit plate, which looks absolutely sensational. So beautifully presented. Then we also have a massive plate of pastries as well, which is completely bonkers. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pastries. I mean, how many people are they trying to feed?
And just to say, we ordered this for 2, and it's like a set amount of food, so
Yeah,
we didn't
it's
over order.
bonkers.
This is what they gave us.
And then we've also got some omelette. I've got sort of like a quiche little breakfast with some bacon. David's got some salmon as well, which looks absolutely lovely. And we've got some bagels as well, so David can make a bagel up or I can make a bagel up. But it looks really wonderful and it tastes really good as well. I absolutely love my little quiche. I'm just going to go in manual and try it. Well, slap me with a chicken and drop an egg out of me because that is very delicious indeed. Nice crispy bacon as well. The pastries are lovely. I tried one of the blueberry pastries and they're absolutely delicious. You know what? A very, very good, lovely experience because it's completely private and lovely. So it's like our own little alfresco deck. Very cool, and I love the fact that this is included. You just get it once, but it's very, very cool indeed.
And on top of that, you can get absolutely trolleyed at 7:30 in the morning because you also get a glass, or a bottle I should say, of champagne. How fabulous is that? And of course you've got the orange juice as well if you want to make it into a mimosa, which is pretty fabulous.
It's real champagne as well, not the knockoff stuff.
Yeah, I know, I already checked. It's proper champagne, not champion. The salmon is lovely, it tastes nice and fresh with a cream cheese. Love myself a salmon bagel. Gosh, guys, this is just such an amazing way to start the day and something you're never going to forget, are you? What a great little thing to do on a cruise. And as far as I can think, only Princess Cruises do this. I may be wrong, but this is very special indeed. Trying to find the Sanctuary Club outdoor area is the first challenge because every single time we try and visit, we get completely lost. Now, where are we? Are we at the aft? We're at the aft now.
I know you have to go up a deck to go down a deck to go up a deck. It's
Yeah.
a bit confusing.
We can never ever find it. We can always see it, but never actually get to it. Let's see how long it takes us to find it.
Honestly, I can't find it, David.
It's there. So we've got to go down.
No, that's the
No.
suite lounge. We want to go to the
Oh.
outdoor area.
Oh my gosh. We're looking at the wrong blooming thing. Right, one more deck. Let's see if it's up there. We found it. Success. Hooray. It's deck 18 aft, but you cannot get to it from the mid. You have to come all the way to the aft staircase to get to it. So you've got to go down and across and then back up, or up and across and back down. Ugh, I need a drink.
Oh, do you know what? It really is quite nice out here. I really do love it. Like I said, it just feels really nice and kind of well themed, if you know what I mean. Anyway, we're going to grab ourselves a seat and then we're going to order some food and some drinks and sort of enjoy a nice little lunch. Now, if you're wondering what we've been doing in the ports, including Gibraltar, check out our Patreon channel where we've been uploading full-length vlogs and extra videos like us making the ship tour and things like that. In return, we give you loads. Those types of episodes, early access, ad-free access to our videos, as well as a monthly video chat, and it really helps us to be able to pay for these cruises ourselves. We have fully paid for this whole experience, the hotels, the flights, the cruise, and it really does help us out, to be really honest, guys. So make sure you check out our Patreon link in the description section below.
This is so lovely. It's a really nice pool space. I could just lay here all day looking out to the ocean. That's one nice thing, is all the beds are facing outwards, so they've all got like ocean views and stuff. Really nice. Right, we've put in our orders. We're going to grab ourselves a light bite. So you can order food to the Sanctuary. They have a little menu of some light bites, like burgers, hot dogs, wraps, things like that. So we've ordered a couple of different items while we relax here. Watch the world go by. Pie? Watch the world go pie.
You must be hungry.
I am hungry. I've got pie on the brain. We're also not moving, so we're not really watching the world go by at all, are we?
Oh, so our food has come. I'm very excited, guys. They've came in these lovely little boxes. Let's see. Oh, look at this. Check this out, David. I got a chicken wrap. My gosh, this looks fabulous. It looks a lot like Virgin Voyages, the little sort of plates and boxes that they bring out on their first class outdoor lounge as well. I have to say, I'm very impressed compared to the other cruise we did on Princess. The Royal Princess in a Suite. This is very different. It seems much more elevated. So let's go have a try of this lovely chicken wrap. Oh my gosh, that is very good indeed. Very healthy. Loving all of the little dips and stuff that come with it as well. But that is absolutely wonderful. Also got a little vegetable crudité. Crudité? Crudettes. What's it called, David?
Crudités.
Crudités. Is that what it's called? Can't remember which box it's in, guys. It's like past the. It's like trying to find which present is which.
Or deal or no deal.
I know. So it's got a feta dip with some like vegetables and stuff. So we've got celery. We've got carrots. Purple. Is that? What is that? Broccoli. Purple broccoli. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Is it being dyed or is that real?
No, it's real.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Anyway, let's have a try. Oh my gosh, that dip. The feta dip. Notes of lemon and deliciousness. This is so nice. So relaxing. So chilled out. Cheers, guys.
This is so pretty, the way it's presented as well. Feels very healthy and delicious. I got myself a fruit plate. It's more like a fruit platter, to be honest. You could have a few friends around with this amount of fruit.
Don't worry, David's not just having fruit, we're sharing everything.
And it even comes with like edible flowers and everything.
Treat yourself. Help yourself to a garden. It's like grazing in the flower beds.
Really nice. Especially if you want something a little bit light, if you're sunbathing and just want a little bit of sweet treat, a little healthy plate to perk you up. This is really good. Very impressed, guys. Delish.
What's really great as well is that there's loads of crew members walking around constantly asking if you want drinks or anything to eat and stuff, so that's really nice as well. We've done suites before where these areas don't really have much crew because they've cut all the crew from the ship, so it's really nice to see. I have to say, like I said on our tour of this section, I think this might be one of the best outdoor areas suite-wise. It's just so lovely and it's so large. It's a big portion of the ship, and to be able to get food and stuff here as well and your drinks is just so fabulous. We'll be talking about the drinks and stuff later on and exactly what's included, because you might be surprised. Anyway, back to grazing.
I love this this wall, it's so cool, and they've even got like a cool bell that you can ring. Shall I give it a go? Ahoy! Apparently something's supposed to happen. Nothing happened.
Oh, let's see.
Maybe you have to give it time.
I can hear something, David. Oh, what's
Oh,
that?
thank you. Check that out. Can we get this at home?
That's awesome.
If you give it a bell, a glass of champagne pops out. How amazing is that? Cheers, guys. Right, I'm definitely getting one of these at home, Ben. You can stand behind there, and every time I ring my bell, you can pass me a glass of champagne through. Is that okay?
That's not happening.
Do we agree to that on camera, yeah?
No. And now we've got the final test. We're going to go do dinner in the Sanctuary restaurant, so the suite only restaurants. That's the final test to let you know exactly what the food's like being on board. So let's waste no more time. We've got all dressed up. It is formal night. There's 2 formal nights on our cruise. So let's head down and do this.
So here we are, the Sanctuary restaurant. Now, like we mentioned earlier, the suite areas are not all in one place. So it's not technically a ship within a ship. The restaurant's here on deck 8 and the lounge is at the top of the ship. So it's a little bit spread out around the ship.
So yes, this is the Sanctuary restaurant. And like we said earlier on, it's always very quiet in here. I don't know why. I'm not sure if everybody's doing specialty dining, but we've got a lovely pair of servers, which is really nice. Now the menu is basically exactly the same as the main dining rooms elsewhere. We just get 1 extra bonus dish. Tonight is the chef's international dinner, which is really nice. So you get appetizers, mains, plus you get some favorites that are on there every single night. Things like shrimp and Caesar salad and some fettuccine. So they're available every night. We popped our orders in and we've got some drinks coming. Plus we've got the bread basket, which we've seen change a few times every night. So we do like a bit of bread and we tend to fill up on it a lot. Yeah, so we should probably lay off that and enjoy the meal a little bit more because we're ordering a lot tonight. I'm very excited. Looks like a really nice menu.
First course tonight, French onion soup. Now you know how much we love a French onion soup. It's a little bit like a staple on all cruises, so we have a lot of them to compare it to. First impression, doesn't quite as look impressive as the one in Crown Grill, which is my favourite ever, but let's see if it tastes as good. Very sweet, rich broth, nice and cheesy on the top. Not as good as the Crown Grill one, but a very good main dining room French onion soup. Yummy.
I also had the French onion soup, definitely the best main dining room French onion soup by far, but like David said, that Crown Grill one, which is a specialty restaurant on board Princess, probably the best we've ever had. Anyway, for my second course, I went for the vine tomatoes. It comes with balsamic and some garlic, some roasted garlic on there as well. Very light and fresh. Let me have a little try of this. That's really delicious. It's got the balsamic's really unusual. It's like garlicky and winey and delicious. Very crunchy tomatoes and very tender and watery and delicious and tasty. Nice little starter.
And for my second starter, I went for the pear and blue cheese salad, which is very lovely. I quite like how the blue cheese against the pear, the flavour is really nice, and it's Ben's worst nightmare because he absolutely hates blue cheese.
No, thank you.
Our main courses came. Mine's not what I thought it was. It said it was garlic chicken, but it looks more like a Mexican chicken. It's a chicken breast on a bed of salsa made up of corn, cilantro, tomatoes, onions, and some avocado. Looks great though, but sometimes you're a little bit like, that's what I ordered. Don't you wish that sometimes menus had pictures with them? Because I can't visualise what it says. Nice and juicy, the chicken, lovely salsa on the bottom. It's a really nice dish and something a little bit different and unusual for me.
I went for a classic spaghetti carbonara. That is wonderful, super creamy and delicious. Oh, very good. Now, as Arnold Schwarzenegger once said, pasta la vista, baby. I'll be back for dessert. That was a really nice meal, guys. For dessert, I had a coconut cake, which was very light and fluffy, and David had the chocolate tart, which I stole most of. It was very, very good indeed.
I'm fuming.
You're fuming? Why?
I'm fuming because you ate the last piece of cake.
You basically insinuated that I could have it though, David.
I said you could have a bite and then you took the whole chunk of cake.
Oh gosh. Well, if you didn't know, this is filmed a few days later, so we've had a few meals in there now, and it has been very, very good. We've really enjoyed the food in there. It's been very high quality. Our servers are absolutely incredible. Brenda and Cheaton, they are just the best guys. Some of the best servers we've had in a long time. And we were given these lovely little ducks, me and David, which is so cute. They're made by the Duck Fairy, and the lady's called Beatrice who handed these to us. So that is so cute. Thank you so much. They're so, so adorable. A little pumpkin one and a little one with a hat on.
Which?
Adorable.
It's Elphaba.
Oh my God, it is Elphaba. That is adorable. I love them. Thank you so much. Anyway, back to the video.
The next day.
So we are all changed for dinner. Now, there isn't really a dress code per se, but I would say that most people do dress up quite nicely here on Princess. There are a few formal nights or gala nights on board as well, where I would say about 75% of the people on board do choose to dress up on those nights, but most people are just wearing something that looks quite nice, nothing too over formal. You don't have to get your tuxes out or full ball gowns out. You can kind of wear what you want within reason, but things like shorts and vest tops and stuff like flip-flops and that sort of stuff, Crocs, are really not encouraged on an evening. First of all, I'm going to tell you about what's included in booking a Sanctuary Collection suite here on Princess Cruises Star Princess, and it'll work for some Princess as well and most of the other Princess cruise ships. So what do you actually get when you book one of these Sanctuary suites on Star Princess? Well, it's not just a bigger room, you're automatically upgraded to Princess's top package. This is called Princess Premier. Basically, it covers all of your drinks up to $20 per drink, specialty dining, Wi-Fi for multiple devices, crew appreciation, so all of your tips, and even shore excursion credit. It also includes a deluxe balcony breakfast for two, which you saw earlier on. You get your own suite experience manager, who's basically the concierge, who handles reservations and guest services. So like I said, you avoid those queues completely. And as we've already shown you, you get access to all of the different suite-only areas. There's also priority disembarkation and a complimentary stocked minibar in the room. Some things you also get included with Princess Premier are unlimited visits to specialty restaurants on board. So you can eat at specialty restaurants as much as you want. You just make sure you need to download the app or go on before and make sure you book everything beforehand, because things do sell out, because this package is now quite popular. So specialty dining tends to sell out really quickly. So get on the app as soon as you can and get everything booked that you want to. So yes, as you can see, it is a splurge, but you're not just paying for the extra room. Like I said earlier on anyway, you can even get balconies in the Sanctuary Collection, so you don't get any extra room at all. But what you are paying for is a little bit more relaxation, a little bit more privacy, and a more all-inclusive cruise where basically everything that you're going to need is included. So there are some asterisks by all of these things. For example, the unlimited drinks package isn't really unlimited. Like I said, it's for drinks up to $20, which is great because it includes things even like champagne, but there is a maximum amount of drinks you can get per day. And Princess have recently reduced this to 15 drinks per day. Now that doesn't include coffee and things like that, but it does include certain soft drinks and soft drink cocktails, so non-alcoholic cocktails. So do bear that in mind, but 15 drinks, alcohol drinks, is quite a lot a day. You'd have to be drinking a lot of alcohol per day, and I wouldn't like to see the hangovers in the morning. Before dinner, we're going to head up into the suite lounge and grab a drink, a little cocktail or two.
So we've came to the lounge for a pre-dinner drink because it's a beautiful sunset tonight, and the one thing that we love about this lounge is the fact that it has windows. So many of the older Princess ships, the lounge was inside without any windows, so it wasn't really a lovely relaxing space that you could look out to the ocean. But in here you can, because they've got them beautiful windows and the sunset is absolutely gorgeous. We really like it in this lounge. We've also never seen it that busy. It is over 2 levels. It's not the biggest lounge that we've seen, but it's always pretty quiet, to be honest.
Yeah, it's really nice in here, but it is a bit wobbly at the back of the ship, because if you didn't know already, if there is movement on a ship, it tends to be worse at the front and the back, and it's a little bit more steady in the middle. So there is a bit of a wobble tonight, but that view is spectacular. That view of the sun is just gorgeous. And like David said, it's always so quiet in here, which is so lovely. It just feels very relaxing, very lovely, very private, very secluded. The ship within a ship kind of thing that lots of cruise lines are doing now. And this is really a first for Princess with this concept. They're following the likes of MSC and Norwegian Cruise Line. And you know what? I'm really enjoying it and looking forward to some dinner. So we're going to be going to Butcher's Block by Dario. David is thrilled because it's going to be lots of beef. So we're going to finish our drinks and then head down there for some dinner. So cheers guys, thanks for joining us on this little adventure. We're so glad you could be here.
So welcome to Butcher's Block. Now this is a really unique dining experience. As we got here, everyone was sort of gathering outside and we thought, oh, is there a queue? And then we remembered that it's more like a chef's tasting menu. So as you come in, you all get given a glass of Chianti and some bread with lard on it, or Chianti butter, which is the fat of the animal, I don't know what animal, and then they do a little presentation talking about what you're going to eat tonight, the different meats, and then you get taken to your table. And it's really cool because on your table already we've got olive oil, we've got Chianti salt, we've got a ginormous bottle of Chianti wine, and also the crudités. It's quite a special thing actually.
So yeah, so this looks very interesting indeed. So basically it's a set menu. David's ordered the vegetarian menu, so do not be afraid. If you don't eat the meat, you can get that. Anyway, pop my order in for a drink. We've got some lovely bread with some dips like David said. The first course is beef carpaccio. Guys, I think I prefer my meat thoroughly cooked. I don't know if I can do it. It's uncooked meat, which is, oh David, I don't. It's like a slab of cow on the plate. I don't know if I could actually do it, but luckily we've got these little brown bags that hide the not hide, but have the bread in them. So whilst nobody's looking, if I don't like it, I'm just going to chuck it in the bag. I'm really scared, David. It's going to start mooing at me. It smells. Oh my god. No.
Carpaccio di manzo is coming from the number 6 and 9.
Is it too late to leave?
I got my first starter, and it is a bruschetta, which kind of resembles what Ben got for his first starter. So I kind of like that. Feels like I'm included. I'm going to give it a go. It looks very delicious.
Also got a bowl of pickled vegetables. Treat yourself.
So it's not like a bruschetta in the classic sense. It tastes more like a bolognese on the top of some crusty bread, and I am here for it. Very delicious and lovely. I don't know what the pickled vegetables are meant to represent from your starter, but it's nice to feel included.
It's really great because they're cutting the meat right in front of us and walking around with these giant tomahawk steaks, and that's what we've got next. So let's go and have a try. That is, holy moly, that cow did well. It lived a life to be ate, and it should be proud. Also got some lovely fries, asparagus and some beans on the side as well. And David's got some more veggie stuff. I'm going to enjoy the rest of the cow. I think we're going to come out of here mooing at the end.
So unlike Ben, who's having a meat feast, I've got more vegetables than a vegan's fridge after payday because I've got a vegetable stew and a tomato soup. Thick, rich tomato soup, which is perfect for dipping with this bread. It's really delicious. But yeah, it's good that there is an option for vegetarians because Ben wanted to try this restaurant. Obviously, I don't eat red meat, so it's nice that I can still come along with him and have some tasty food.
Well, David, I have to say that this meal has been utterly delicious so far. Anyway, we've got another course. Well, we've had two courses actually. I've had some, I was going to say belly pork, but it's belly cow. And it was very good indeed. Very, very smushy and delicious. But now we've got a fillet, which looks very, very wonderful indeed. So shall I go in and try? That is divine. You might call it legendary. You're just going to have to stake my word for it. Take my word. Right, I'm going home. Guys, we've got yet another cut of beef. I don't know if I can take any more cow in me. I'm just thinking about dessert now. What is it going to be? Beef souffle? I'm stuffed. I'm absolutely stuffed. This beef keeps come flying at my face. I just can't stop eating it. It's crazy. The jacket potato, or the baked potato as you North Americans call it. Delicious. Very good indeed. Really enjoying it. It's a lot. It's constant, which is really cool. And it's very interactive. They keep telling us everything about all of the beefs and the cows, which is awesome.
Oh my gosh, the food keeps coming. For my main course, I got eggs in a tomato stew and chickpea something. The eggs in the tomato stew is actually really nice. It tastes like shakshuka. And the chickpea cakes, I've not tried them yet. Let's give them a go. Oh, they're crispy. They taste what you expect, like chickpeas in a cake form.
Guys, it's never ending. My plate currently looks like a murder scene. It's like CSI Cow. It looks like lots of death, which is awful, isn't it? But hey, it's been very good. The last piece of meat that we had, I've basically half lost consciousness, so I'm not actually sure what it is, but it was very good. It was very beefy. Just waiting for some dessert now to take away the beef taste. But yeah, it's been a very fun experience and very unique. I am so full. All I want to do now is graze on grass for the rest of my life because I can barely move. Oh, it was so good, guys. David had even more food. I had more food. We had some olive oil cake. It was absolutely wonderful. Then I did a little sing and dance. It was very nice indeed. It was a great meal, but oh my gosh, I don't need food now for another week. I'm stuffed. A great experience. Definitely recommend it, especially if you're a meat lover. So we truly have had a really fantastic experience in this Sanctuary Collection suite. Talking about value for money, I think it's really good value for money. So it works out at about $714 per night for the two of us, which for a suite is on the low side. We usually look around $1,000 per night, so about $500 per person each. Just the Princess Premier package. Yes, it's had lots of cuts over the last years and stuff, but it still is really good value. That drinks package, the Wi-Fi package with all of the devices that you can connect, and just the fact we can go to any specialty restaurant whenever we want as well. It's kind of all included, especially with the tips as well. So I personally think it's really, really good value for money. Now we came outside and it's just getting dark. It's October, so it's starting to get a little bit chilly here in the Mediterranean, and it's a little bit choppy tonight, but it's a gorgeous sunset. Honestly, this is my favorite thing about cruising. Just watching the world go by and listening to those beautiful waves and the clouds and the sunsettiness. It's just lovely. It's my favorite thing in the world.
So, who do we think should book this suite experience? Because it might not be for everybody. Well, really, we think this is good for people that maybe want the big ship experience but want a little bit more relaxation, a little bit more space, and a little bit more pampering, those extra little touches, and you want everything just to be all included in that price you're paying with the drinks packages and everything like that. We think that is who will enjoy this type of suite. This cruise ship is a busy cruise ship, and some of the areas on the ship get very crowded at times. So being in a suite really does give you a little bit more space, more relaxation, and a little bit more privacy as well. And if you like Princess Cruises, you like the entertainment offerings that they have on board, you might not want to go on like a smaller ship, whereas this gives you that sort of exclusivity of a smaller ship but on a big ship, which is great. And the value for money is really good as well, so you're not paying tons for the suite experience. It's great for couples, a lot of couples on Princess Cruises. You also see a lot of multi-generational families, so maybe grandparents with their children and their grandchildren. You do see a lot of that on Princess. But we always compare this to other cruise lines, and if you want to see what another cruise line is like, go and check out our MSC Yacht Club series, because it gives you a real good comparison about what a suite is like on a big cruise ship. That's it for this video. We hope you enjoyed it. Until next time,
Happy cruising!